looking at the USD CAD market pair. Beautiful bullish move here. This is a 4-hour chart, so let's zoom into a 1 hour. This was one of the recent trades I took. So we saw some consolidation starting from June 17th. We got a breakout on September 15th. Now I didn't follow the trade because I simply wasn't watching it. It wasn't on my watch list. Plus, here's another caveat. There hasn't been good history between me and the Canadian dollar, man. My trading with the Canadian dollar has been terrible. Aside from that, you cannot ignore the price action. You cannot ignore the setup. And so let me pull up one of my first entries. 1336 was my first entry. So let me zoom in. 1336. So what we had was we had a drop, a bearish move, pop up. You know, it showed strength, but I was being patient and waiting for this break above 132. Of course, price wasn't. Of course, it doesn't shoot up straight, right? So it came down a little bit, and then that was enough for me to take an entry here. Let me just put an arrow here, right? Added a second position. Let me see, 1343, 343. Price, you know, we got momentum here in these past few days, and then after that, 1358. These positions got closed out. I was able to just trail my stops, and man, guys, I tell you, honor your stop losses, because look at this move right here. While I was in these trades, the second position was looking like a loser because it was in a losing position. Price came back, retraced back to that initial entry, and it dipped down, but it couldn't close lower. Then it tried again. It actually did close lower, you know, but because of me just honoring my stops, you know, as we would share in our previous videos, honoring my stops, we saw this big, nice bullish candle here. Momentum continued on, going long. And for these positions, I did a manual close, discretionary close. 358 was my close on, when did I close it? Don't say 21st. No. Entered on the 21st. Let me see the date. But I'm just going off of the price action here, 358. So I closed the first two positions there. Then I opened up well, you know what I did? I opened up another position, 352. Where was it? I guess when I saw the second rejection, entered a position there, and then let that ride up, hit a new high, 1.38, and then of course price rejected off of the new high. And then what I saw here was that it was forming some sort of double top, you know. So another discretionary close. What I did here with this last position, I closed out at 1372. So I was still in it here, giving back almost all my paper profits, but I let the market continue on. And what I saw was this close, this 1 hour close here. It closed below the opening of the previous candle, and so that was my discretionary close. And so I'll monitor the market there. So that was my breakdown of this USD CAD trade. Going long, obviously. If I really stuck to my rules, I still would have been in all three positions, you know. But we're human. We don't. Our goal is to follow the rules, but you know, we just got to go ahead and play what we see and use our experience and trade our plan as best as we can.
I mean, I like the way you got out, man. A double top. I mean, I created a lower low. It was a nice play.
Yeah.
It was good, and
Thank you.
that's
Thank
the
you.
experience. And you captured all that. Oh, yeah, captured all that, dude.
Yeah.
So it's a
Let's
win.
see. Might need to re-enter, bruh.
Yeah, maybe, right?
It
They trade a
closed.
new high
It closed
too,
higher.
twice already.
Yeah.
At the close of
Shit.
this hour, it looks like it'll be twice.
US. Brad, just be long USD, huh?
Currently, yeah, that's probably the
Currently,
best bet, or
that's
just
the.
short everything counter to it. That's a yeah. I had a this the only position I had recently. So I had pound yen recently on my watch list.
Yes.
Uh, that ended up got ticking out on this move here. I believe it was for break even, and
Freaking.
then Bitcoin was the last really minor win that I had, and that happened, at the
Look at
beginning
that
of
setup.
September
Right.
around here. But the most recent one that I'm looking at, and I haven't placed any trades this week just yet, but Kiwi USD looks to be the most favorite position for me. I didn't get in on this. I have a thing about taking a position when it's continued on since what, August. It's just been in this bear trend. So I hope for like a pullback, a cleaner pullback for me to enter with a continuation short. But I mean the EMAs are there, so this is just me not following my plan. I guess just because I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, I'm just sitting back, observing what the market has been doing for a while. So only Kiwi dollars is the one that I'm kind of semi watching right now,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but nothing in particular at this moment. I mean the market's been kind of wonky. Like who knows what's gonna happen? We don't. No one knows, but it's not clean. I guess
It's
as clean as
how
as
do
I
how
can.
would you describe the market right now? If you use like three,
I mean, it's
one
pretty
sentence
weird.
or
It's like
one word.
yeah, well, choppy was the thing that I wanted to say, right? But it's actually really not. It's not. It's trending, but it'll whip back really fast and take you out. I guess it's an indecisive market. I don't.
Indecisive.
I would say so, but I mean, we're seeing trends
It's
now
trending.
form.
Yeah.
It is in a
Uh,
trending market, so it's not too crazy. You can't tell what's going on. But I think within the trend, keep your stops a little loose at this current stage right now. But how would you
I do.
describe it? What would you say?
I'm trying to think. This is so in 2020 we had that 1 month of just bonkers craziness, right? I think March, right? When the
Like the
when
bull
COVID,
run you talking about, or the
the
bearish? Oh, when it
bearish,
first
the
started. Yeah,
bearish.
the bearish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
okay.
their things just went to
Like
crap, right?
panic.
So it was like a quick, just like a tornado. It came, messed everything up, left. This one is like one big category 10 uh hurricane. It's just brewing. It's moving everything, right? It's starting to influence everything. And I don't know if we're in the eye yet. We don't know. That's what I feel, the way I see it, you know?
Yeah, great way to put it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, there are people like moving their portfolios around, like the big players. They're moving money from one area to another area, as in sitting in cash, selling positions. So I mean, it the big players are moving their money, which is, in a normal market, you'd have the players parked in a position and holding it for a duration of time. But right now, they're even out of the market, so it is a little
Mm-hmm.
sketchy right now what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Guess the best bet is always just to follow your plan, huh? I'd
Yeah,
say.
of course you guys gotta you know, really make the decision yourselves on how you're gonna handle your money, how you're gonna hunker down, what's your safety net or security, your insurance plan, what's it gonna look
Yeah.
like. Yeah, so that's number one. Two is like, yeah, be smart, but at the same time, trends are happening. You gotta be the one who's ready to capture those opportunities because it's here. We want volatility, and then when volatility is
Got
here,
it.
some traders hate it, you know, because it's
Yeah.
tough. It's a tough freaking environment. You will get whipped out of trades, and you know, I think if I was a newbie starting out in this environment, I would hate trading.
Yeah, I mean, if you come in with a trending trading style, though, it might be good. It could be the best or the worst experience. I do want to like kind of iterate what you did say about the 2020 COVID, how the market was just bleeding. We're kind of seeing some similar bleeding right now. But it makes me think then like there's always opportunity, bro. There's especially with trading. Yeah, it's a metaphor for life. There's always opportunity if we look for it. But with trading, like the world going to crap, people freaking out. That means as traders, it's time for us to see, okay, where's the profit being made right now? Do we need
Hmm.
to, and how do we adjust our plan so it fits the current market conditions
Hmm.
so we can
Hmm.
capitalize?
I think for traders, an important part with this current market environment, important part for us is to be able to stay focused and stay clear minded to be able to capture these moves. Because if we're freaking out ourselves, then we're gonna be have cloudy judgment with these market conditions, and we won't be able. We're gonna have what do you call um, like like scared to pull the trigger type of deal.
Or
Yeah.
like fear, or like, I mean, you know what, in something like this I could see greed like playing in part, like, oh my god, like people are making money with this collapse, like I want to jump in this quote unquote opportunity, like you were saying, like, yeah, it's how we interpret it and look at things. We got to be careful on letting the emotions go haywire.
Yeah,
Think of it.
discipline I
So
feel
yeah,
is
discipline is
is
key.
gonna be the difference between being profitable this year and losing
Mm,
money. Yeah,
yeah,
on that thing,
key point.
because lots of opportunities out there. Even for myself, it's like, okay, I see all these different pairs, all these different markets shaping up. I don't need to be in every single trade, man.
Yeah, true.
Um, unless it's sized appropriately where I can lose a lot of those trades. But you want to make your um, trades meaningful with the position sizing, and that's something I've learned through the books and learning from the greats. Right, having a meaningful position size. Otherwise, you're gonna be capturing these moves, but it doesn't really do much for your portfolio because you only bet such a small amount.
Yeah. Like know when to go big, or
Yeah,
not go big, but know when to size up
size
is a
up.
better position.
Yes,
A wording, yeah. Know when to
that's the
size
one.
up. So you would say like sizing up during trending market conditions for your style of trading.
You got to be able to know when to be fully confident in your system, and that's when you're like all the back testing, all of the stats, all of your experience. You got to know when to get on the gas and add more. You know,
Yeah.
when the trade's in your favor or when the setup is in your favor, that's when to step on the gas. But you're never gonna know that. Like nobody can really tell you when to do that. You can't just open up a book and be like, hey, once you see all these different things aligned, then it's goal time
Yeah.
as far as sizing up,
Yeah,
leveraging up.
that's actually a very advanced concept as
Yeah.
for traders. I think that takes years to develop, as far as like knowing when to size up, because you could put it in a plan, but that could also backfire, and you could, the statistics and probability of you losing four trades in a row is very high,
Hmm.
for any strategy. So I mean, like you're sizing up on those four trades, like it could be dangerous or detrimental for a person's portfolio, no
Mm.
new trader's portfolio. But that's an advanced topic, dude. I really like that concept right there. This when to size up, right?
When to size up, and then another thing when we were going over the charts is how to deal with higher volatile market environments. We can see all the setups and take the trades, but if we don't adjust to the volatility, you know, then it's gonna be throwing us off our game. Just to recap, we're going over a few trades tonight. The recent market, man, it's been nuts. We were kind of boiling it down to a few things. Reed was bringing up how some big investors, Michael Burry, he was the guy famous for The Big Short. He was saying that he's sitting all in cash right now because the market has been just crazy. Lots of stuff are going down. Apple's down, even though they launched a new iPhone 46. 14, yeah.
14.
14, right? They launched it, but their stock price isn't going up. Google's going down. Netflix is going down. All these big companies. I think I've read lots of companies are actually letting go of their workers. A big departments are going out the door, man. So with that, inflation went up another. Rates went up another 3 points. I think 0.75, right? Then you got that. You got war, shortage. Russia's cutting oil from a lot of European countries. Can't even cook on your damn stove, man. That is nuts. So all these things are boiling down. Queen's death, Queen of England. Pound has reached the lowest level since. When's the last time it was in these levels, bro? Let me try to look it up.
And then, I mean, like, Euro USD has reached parity with the dollar for multiple times this year, and it finally dropped below the parity levels. So, I mean, 95 cents for €1. I mean, dude, right now's the
Bro,
time to transfer your money.
it is. So right now, instead of British pound to the US dollar, the lowest low of 1984, which is
Wow.
1.07. We're trading at 1.66 right now. It's a monthly chart. So that kind of puts it in perspective, the US dollar, which is good news for us because we're American. Our dollar is going stronger, but at the same time, things are going against our dollar. Commodities, gold,
Bro, 20
energy.
years ago was the last time euro was at parity with the dollar. And then
For
it's
real?
just been more. Now the dollar is at its
Peak.
most. Yeah. That freaking mind blowing.
It is, bro. It is.
2002 was the last time the euro
2002?
was at 95 cents.
Man. Well, because it kind
Bro.
of launched the euro into the 2000s, yeah?
Yeah, maybe they launched in 2002 because that's when the chart starts for euro USD.
Got it. No, that makes sense.
Wow. Interesting times we're living in for sure.
Yeah. Because I think before the euros, the Boon? Or no, what was it? The Deutsch? The
I don't
German
know.
Deutsch or something?
I have no idea. I didn't know there was like a universal. I think the euro was made because of the European Union.
Yeah, there was a dominating currency for prior to the euro. I forget what it was.
Interesting. I think it'd be
Yeah.
good to know a lot more financial history
Financial
as
history.
traders. It's good to know, I guess.
Um,
Not necessary for succeeding, but fun to know.
a random fun fact. Back in the day, I think the Native Americans traded seashells as a form of
Oh
currency.
yeah, I knew that one. There's this society that they traded like these big round balls, bro, like round
Like
stone
stone
balls.
balls.
Yeah, this is how it
Oh,
looks.
those, Brad, that thing is massive, bro. So what is that? What does that get you? One
Yeah,
iPhone?
bro, probably more than that. The queen's daughter.
Is that it right there? That's
Like,
crazy. Rye stones.
yeah. So like this, I think the bigger it was, the more heavier it was, the more valuable it was, something like that.
My question is how these guys went carve them from the stone, bruh.
With
Aliens.
yeah, this definitely looks human as far as the
Mm,
quality.
jagged.
You know what they'll trade in the future?
What?
Guns and ammo. That's gonna be the
Mm.
currency of the future.
Bruh, what if we go back to like bartering, yeah?
Oh man, that what a society will be at. Gnarly.
Imagine, imagine. I mean, it's just making the case harder for cryptocurrency. Almost.
Yeah, like it could be the better thing. I mean, like think about it. What are they gonna be using on Mars, man? Like
Hmm.
a currency that's digital makes the most sense.
But Mars, if you have a crop full of potatoes, you know, that's gonna do you more good on Mars than digital currency, right? At the time.
Yeah, at the time, like we're talking like when we're starting off, but when a
Mm.
society is fully developed, and like again, money is just an agreed upon term. Like, yeah, this costs this. If everyone woke up tomorrow and be like, a $20 costs 20 million, and we all agree that that's how much a $20, then you could change over the society within that belief. Whatever, I don't know.
Fair
It's
fact. That is true. It is pretty much an agreement.
yeah. I mean, who knows? Future
Who
be
knows? Who
wild
knows?
and
Who knows? But I do like the fact that they're doing that smart contracts on the blockchain.
yeah.
You know,
Well, a good topic to talk about is the Ethereum split. You hear about that one?
was that recent?
I know it happened a couple weeks, I think, but I don't know if there was any repercussions. I mean, let's take a look at the market, right? See if anything happened.
Right.
Maybe you could see when it happened. I don't know. It's been in this bearish trend.
Well, it hasn't been doing much.
No, not at all. Yeah, just I mean, okay, if I had to guess, right? If I had to guess when the split happened or whatever happened, I would say it'd be here on the 21st maybe. Just
21st,
because
right
that's where
there.
like the most recent big move happened.
Hmm.
But I don't know. Let's find out.
It's funny how that coincided with the yen move on the 21st. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of stuff happened that day, huh?
What if it was like one or two big groups that just dumped their holdings
Bro,
on?
it's the International Day of Peace. That's what happened.
That was the 21st.
That's so interesting. The
World
market
Peace
went to
Day.
shit on the
On
most
that day.
International Day of Peace. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, they had it for peace. Here you go. Drop the
Peace. Let
market.
me go hurt your pockets real quick.
Bro,
No,
really?
they were saying I think last week 1.2 trillion has been lost in the markets.
Oh, with the most like wealthy, right? Within the
Something
most
like
wealthy,
that.
it's like 1.2
Something like
trill they lost.
and then I think BlackRock set records. So BlackRock, they're one of the biggest, if not the biggest, asset management company on the earth. Okay, I think they hit 10 trillion under management. 10 trillion, big T, not B.
Wow.
They also set a record for the biggest loss from a single company, which is like 1.7 trillion.
Wow. That's a lot of money. A lot of these big people are big foundations are losing money.
That was over 10%. If they're managing, yeah, 1.7, so that's 17%. Ooh.
That's a rough loss. Maybe it happened before the 21st. Can't find the date.
The split.
Maybe it was around here. Maybe it started the bear trend.
Well, overall it's been on a bearish bigger trend, you know.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean,
daily.
it was just a continuation play at best, and again, the market will just help move the market into that. Our news will help move the market into that direction that it's been
Mm-hmm.
going. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
nothing out of the ordinary though with Ethereum, I would say. Just regular market movement.
Yeah, similar price action with Bitcoin as well. Currently trading at 18,000, I
Yep.
believe. Yeah, 18,000. So,
It's
um,
been kind of stagnant.
nothing exciting on the crypto side.
Yeah.
Lots of eyes on the forex, lots of eyes on the indices, even the big stocks. Big stocks. Where is the? There you go. Looking okay, more
Yeah, pretty
greenish.
even. Yeah, pretty
It's a
clean.
good balance
Yeah.
compared to the other weeks. It's just been terrible. Microsoft down 0.44, Apple 0.66 up, Tesla 2.51, Berkshire less than a percent change, Google down almost a percent, Amazon.
And that's
Now,
just regular fluctuations
this
throughout the
is
trading
this
day. You
is
know, this seems very normal.
compared to last week, this was all red.
Yeah.
Yeah, big red,
Interesting.
big red. But
Big
it's
red.
just really, yeah, it's very interesting because these big companies are supposed to be preparing for start marketing for Black Friday and all that, holiday season.
Oh, yeah.
But it isn't. I don't know if it's the same way this year.
Maybe we'll see that more as soon as October 1 hits, you know?
Brah,
Oh, sorry, my
Costco.
battery went dead.
Oh, Costco already putting out Christmas stuff, brah.
Oh, hey, Costco is probably the a great company to have placed your money in, like at the start of the year.
Let's go look.
Yeah.
Let me go pull up there.
I think I read too they increased their dividend sale or dividend price.
So let me go zoom in on a daily. Start of 2021 or 22. The opening price for Costco, where were we at? 565. Hit a recent high of 612. We're trading at 478. $100
That's been
loss.
it's been on a bearish run since August, so
Yeah, we hit a peak. I mean, market was doing great in April, and that was the start. This nice big dump. Yeah, you see the dividends increasing though. The
yeah.
recent payout was $4.20, or no, what is this one? This is earnings. I might be wrong.
It says 90 cents
Oh, 90 cents.
per share though.
Yeah, from
Or
79%. So 11
and that's
cents.
per quarter. So imagine like you put $500 and you get $1 back. That's rough, but at the same time, hey, at least you're getting your dollar back, you
Hey,
know?
that's more than the bank, yeah.
For real.
And then they even Costco confirmed that they're gonna forever stick with $1.50 hot dog soda.
Yeah, that is a win to the world,
That's a win.
America.
That's it. Costco. When in doubt, just go to Costco.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, it kind of wraps up our charts and talk, you know, catching up with the markets and talking charts and the recent events, what's been happening, getting us geared up to close out September and welcome the last few months of the year, dude. 2023 is around the corner.
Yeah. Last quarter of
Last
the
quarter.
year coming in a few days. So
Hmm.
let's finish the quarter strong.
That's it. That's it. So best thing to do, guys, stay vigilant, look out, pay attention to the markets, and make the best decisions that you guys can make.